Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jamie and this is a bookish place. It's a small business vlog and I basically talk about how I am currently trying to rebrand my old business into a new business and how I was super excited in the beginning when I started with the rebrand. I was just so like, oh my God, I want to do all this bookish stuff because I was heavily into books. I'm a reader, avid, love books. And so I wanted to do something like that and then sort of infuse my old business with the new business. And my old business being I did proposal boxes, bridesmaid proposal boxes. So I was still thinking on that. I still had that mindset of, oh, let me continue with the boxes. And so I wanted to do these mystery boxes because that's what I wanted to do. And it just not has not been businessing the way that I needed to business. And I put a lot of capital into starting this rebrand, and it's just not giving me back what I needed to give back to be sustainable. And that's just the real of it. And you know, I don't want to completely move away from that, but I have started introducing other things into the business. And I just decided probably yesterday, because at the end of the day, I want to be passionate about whatever it is that I'm doing. I want to love whatever it is that I'm doing. And although I love the bookish idea, it's not feeding my soul the way that I hope that it would. And so I've started niching out into other things. And what I talked about in my last video was how I wanted to start using some things that I already have because I'm such an avid crafter. And I'm more so, I am a person that is into dangles. I love to make dangly things. I'm such a girl's girl. And that's really has been my passion for quite a few years, and it has not changed. And I'm wondering, why have I not tried to tap into that and focus more into that, even though I do provide like dangle pins and like dangle bookmarks and keychains in my boxes, but I don't make it the center or the focal point of my boxes. And that's really what I want it to be. So I decided that I was going to move into a situation where I was going to start TikTok lives and building keychains on live. This is what I had decided that I wanted to do. I've not done that yet, but I feel like it's a good idea for me. I did really well when I was selling my dangle pins online. But I just have this real big fear of going online, and it just takes a lot with my anxiety. I really have to hype myself up. So I have not yet been able to hype myself up to go live with the new product because it scares me. And I know it's going to be work, and it's hard and awkward when you first start out and there's nobody in your room, and you're really essentially talking to yourself. So I just have to get past that little fear, that anxiety that I have built up in order to do it. So in the meantime and in between time, I've decided to go ahead. I made some samples of the keychains that I wanted to sell, the types. I put them on my Etsy shop, and I made a sale yesterday. I made my first little sale. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just talk about how I have it set up and how, I don't know, we'll just talk about the process of ordering and how I'm going to pull the things and stuff like that. But I'm super excited. So yeah, come with me with this. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about the order. The order is coming from a Daniela, and she ordered this one right here, this type of keychain. It's a build your own keychain or purse charm. I use it as a purse charm. But she ordered 4 charms. So we're going to pull them. I'm going to show you how I have it so that they can find it. I think I showed it in the last video, but I'm going to show it to you again. And this is what I put up. It's so ghetto, you guys. I think it's so ghetto and unprofessional. But I'm technology challenged, so I just do the best that I could do. I made it look the best that I could possibly make it look, and that's just that. So I'm going to show you guys what I did, and then we're going to move from there. Okay, so I think that this is a better view because otherwise it was backwards. So she has 4 charms, and we're going to grab them. So this is how I have the charms put on my Etsy shop. I have this piece of paper. I took a picture of it and I posted it, and I have like maybe 3 pages of something that's similar to this. So what she has is an A6, which is there, an A9, which is there, a B, what did she get? A B8 here, and a B10. Okay, so those are her 4 charms. So I have to pull the charms. So let's do that. Put this aside. I'm going to bring the boxes. This is B and this is A. And this is how I have it. I have put an alphabet on all the several containers that I have so that I know where exactly to find the charms. So let's pull them. Okay. So she got to be A6, a A9, a B8, B8, and a B10. And so these are her charms. So she also asks for not a heart charm because this one has a heart. She asks for the arch-shaped clip. So that's that. And then we have this 18 karat gold plated chain that we're going to use. We got to cut it off. Let me do that now since I have a camera set up too. So she got 4 charms, so we will cut 4. So I lose one every time I cut these because they are welded together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to take 5 chain links. All right, so we'll be back.
Blind dates with bookish things, oh, the thrill it brings. Bookmarks, book sleeves, charms on silver strings. From faith-filled gifts to scents in the air, a little bit of magic crafted with care. The possibilities go on and on. One woman's dream, staying strong. Pages turn, and so does time. A single mama on the grind, building up from heart and hands, turning dreams into demand. Candlelight flickers, a sense so new.
Okay, so this is how it turned out, and I think it turned out really cute. I think she chose some really good charms, and it just warms my heart that somebody bought the charm keychain like the first day. It was like the second day on the site, so I'm excited about that. Okay, so how I go about packaging is pretty simple. I put the chain in the box here, a little gift box. I make sure it presents pretty. I have a thank you card. I have some mental health stickers. I have a scrunchie that I made and a little note to Daniela. And I'm going to put everything in this mailer, this poly mailer, this bubble wrap mailer, whatever you call it. I'm going to put it all in here. Kind of a snug fit, surprisingly. I didn't realize that. And I am going to close it and put the label on it off camera for obvious reasons. So to wrap this day up, what I'm saying is I'm going to be looking to do things that I'm more passionate about versus trying to stay in a theme like the bookish thing. I think it adds value to my business as well as to my mental health. So I'm just wanting to do things that I really love to do. So that could be several things across the board is what I've decided. And I'm just going to keep doing something until, it just works out in my favor. And that's just what it is. But I do want to say that this week has been my best week on the YouTube. I don't get a lot of views. Like, I don't. But the views that I do get, I'm very appreciative of. And when I get new subscribers, I'm very appreciative of that as well. I've been on consistently since November, and this has been my best week yet. I've gotten 6 or 7 new subscribers, and I'm so excited about that because I was thinking no one was really watching my videos. And so, yeah, I appreciate you. Um, One subscriber, her name is Andy. She left me a comment. It was very, very nice. It was very sweet of her. I'm assuming it's a woman. Could be a male. Andy could go both ways, but just thank you so much, Andy. I wanted to say thank you for your kind words, and the support that you're giving me, and the fact that you subscribed to it just kind of made my day yesterday. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you, and I hope you guys are strapped in for this journey because it is a journey. And at the end of the day, I'm always going to be honest. I'm always going to be real about what it is. Right now, it's just not working out in my favor, and that's not to say that it won't eventually. I'm gonna stay positive, and I'm gonna just keep going until something works for me in this genre of what it is that I'm trying to do, sustain my little small business. And hopefully something will pop. But until then, we're gonna just keep cracking along and figuring it out, and maybe leave me some tips of what you guys may think um, would help me, would benefit me in my little small business, because I am of a generation where technology is not my thing. I'm doing the best that I can do with the social medias, but let's be real, I don't like it. I don't. I understand that this is where I need to be to grow, and I'm doing the best that I can. So recently, this last week, I've been posting on my Tickety Talk consistently, trying to put something out every day. That's hard for me. I hate that, but I do it. What else can I be doing from these millennials and these generations? I'm an Xer, so I'm not really open to a lot of new things. It's hard for me to learn stuff, to learn something new. And so I'm open to it. It's just hard. And I'm used to it being a certain way. When I started on Etsy, I believe in 2011 is when I started. It was just not this difficult to get sales. It wasn't. It was not that well known or established, and it was still private. And so it was just different. So this is my struggle because everything else has changed, and quite truthfully, I haven't changed enough to grow with what's going on in how e-commerce is going today. And I know that. And so I'm open to it, but it's just hard for me. So if you guys have some tips and tricks and things that you may suggest, leave a comment. I'll answer. Okay, bye.